Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable judges and respected opponent and all audience, I am Diva Pranama from Senior High School 3 Probolinggo. And today I sit here as the affirmative side. I will present my arguments in support of the motion. This house would give social service and skill learning for gambling offenders rather than imprisonment. Do you all know what gambling is? Gambling is the act of wagering something of value, usually money, on a game, event, or uncertain outcome with the hope of gaining a profit. It involves risk and change, not just skill. Examples of gambling include sports betting, casinos, lotteries, online gambling, and fight card games. In my opinion, gamblers should be rehabilitated instead of being imprisoned immediately without any rehabilitation. First, rehabilitative, not punitive. Providing social service and skill training focus more on rehabilitation than punishment. Gambling offenders often suffer from addiction and financial pressure. This approach helps them break the cycle. This approach is supported by research from the National Council on Problems Gambling or NCPG, which shows that rehabilitation and education programs reduce repeat offense by up to 50%. Moreover, according to the World Health Organization or WHO, gambling addiction is a mental health issue that should be treated, not punished. And for the second is reduce prison overcrowding. Prisons in Indonesia are currently operating at nearly 191% of their capacity. Directorate General of Correction by 2023, which causes overcrowding and worsens living conditions for inmates, imprisoning non-violent gambling offenders at unnecessary pressure to an already strained system. According to the International Center for Prison Studies 2022, overcrowding can increase the cost of maintaining prisoners by up to 30%, as well as increase risk of violence and health problems. By providing rehabilitation and skill training instead of imprisonment, the number of inmates can be reduced, easing the burden of prison and lowering government expenses. This approach also allows prison to focus resources on more serious offenders, improving overall justice system efficiency. Third is reducing the burden on the judicial and prison system. Handling gambling offenders through rehabilitation and skill training is more cost-effective and does not overload the criminal justice system. According to the data from the Vera Institute of Justice USA, the average cost imprisoning one person in America is around $31,000 per year, while the cost of rehabilitation is only about $5,000 till $10,000 per year. Thus, the government can save budget and allocate funds to other more beneficial social programs. Furthermore, correctional institutions in many countries, including Indonesia, are already over capacity, so non-prison programs like this help prevent overcrowding. Fourth is more cost-effective. Offering training and social service is less expensive than the long-term cost of housing prisoners. And the fifth is encourage social reintegration. Offenders who complete these programs can return to society as productive individuals, rather than ex-convicts who face employment barriers. In conclusion, providing social service and skill training for gambling offenders rather than imprisoning them offers many benefits. It focuses on rehabilitation, reduces prison overcrowding, lowers costs, and help offenders reintegrate into society as productive members. Therefore, I strongly support the motion that is House would give social service and skill learning to gambling offenders rather than imprisonment. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.